Yardmasters have an important role in railroading, which is giving orders for the trains and what they need. Their responsibilities include arranging and planning the schedules and ensuring how trains are assembled. Yardmaster Aurora is one of them, making sure trains are on time to keep up the economy. She gives orders to both engines and rail workers on what to do with many trains around the railroad. If there was anything wrong with the trains, the Yardmaster would figure out on how to solve them. However, for a few days, Yardmaster Aurora had to go on a business trip to Los Angeles. As a result, she chose one of the workers to be in charge and give the orders to the engines. Aurora did forget to test him on how he would do as a Yardmaster.
Hey guys, is it me or does the Yardmaster look different today?
I don't know. Maybe your vision has to be checked.
Well, he might be right. You know, something's really off with that Yardmaster. Or it could be an impersonator.
Hey, settle down. I'm Keith. Now, your Yardmaster's gonna be out for a few days, so I'm gonna be your temporary replacement until she comes back.
Oh boy. The last time we had a substitute Yardmaster was years ago, and that never went well.
Hey, I'm trying to talk here. Now shut your engine doors and let me finish.
Oh, please tell me that I'm not going to be paired with that SD50. He's annoying!
Let me say, bunch of useless Dash 8s and Dash 9s and junk Jevos around. No wonder why this railroad can't seem to fix themselves from hundreds of problems.
Excuse me? Dash 8s and 9s aren't useless. If we were, FRA wouldn't allow us to run.
Exactly. Don't judge a book by its cover. And don't make your mind up too soon.
Don't talk back to me, unless if you want to be torched up right on the spot. That's right. Now, I'll be handing out orders. If your name or number is called, say it.
Watch me do right on the job, and I'll be able to impress the Yardmaster.
Dude, come on. No one really cares on how many jobs you finish. Just get them done and you'll be fine.
As the last of the orders were handed out, some got to work right away. However, a few engines decided to have fun and tried to go around the substitute Yardmaster.
Hey Cody, you should be rough coupling up to the cars to scare the Yardmaster. Oh yeah, this will be fun.
Hey, what the hell happened here? Did something derail?
No, it was all a good shove to get these cars in line.
You two! I don't want to deal with both of your troubles. If you can't get these cars in line safely, I'm withdrawing both of you to a deadline.
Oh wow, he's extremely strict. Well, maybe I should said earlier. You definitely didn't say that.
Get a move on! I don't have all day to deal with this.
On our way.
Here, CSX-8. What are you supposed to be doing?
Well, I'm taking these cars to the other side of the harbor before taking a train to another yard.
No. Go back and get your train. Work harder, not smarter.
But we're already here, so what? We're only wasting energy and blocking other trains.
I said go back. I'm the one giving orders and you don't decide what to do. Now!
Man, this feels restrictive.
Heck, even locomotives that didn't have any jobs or were taking breaks were even forced to get back to working.
I heard a story of a Railfan trying to see Granite Rock 10, but he got a switcher locomotive instead.
How'd he feel? He must have been disappointed.
Well, he was, but he saw another engine that covered up his disappointment.
Very good to hear. I'm glad there was an alternative when it comes to things you don't get.
I'm glad some things can work out at one point or another. You can always resort to the next best thing.
Hey, all of you! What the hell are all of you doing? Are all of you hardly working?
We don't have any jobs, and if we do, we're taking breaks.
My next job is to take some cars from the industry yard to the harbor for the Union Pacific Railroad to take. That's in 30 minutes.
No, all of you get back to working. I don't want any of you to slack off.
Really, Yardmaster? If any of you doesn't want to work, tell them to shove it.
Exactly. Why can't you cut off some slack?
Argue with me, and I'll turn off your engine and send you to a deadline. Want that?
No, I'll get back to hauling cars right away.
I'll talk to all of you later.
However, Hunter and Tony forgot that they were in the process of decoupling their freight cars, and when they pulled out, Yardmaster Keith was right next to where the first car and Tony were being decoupled.
What's your name? The CNW SD50.
I'm Tony. What do you want?
You decoupled right when I was next to the decoupled car. You are done. Go on the other track and I'll turn off your engine. You are the first to be in my deadline.
Excuse me? You're on the railroad, so of course you're going to expect lots of normal loud sounds.
Am I talking to you? No. So shut your mouth and get out.
Alright, fine. Run your railroad like you want. It won't matter anyway.
Guess I'm gonna sit in a deadline for some time. What a jerk.
Soon, the engine started complaining about the temporary yardmaster. They couldn't even deal with him on the first day already.
I don't understand. This yardmaster clearly has no experience on how to treat engines right.
Exactly. I don't know why our yardmaster had to choose someone who doesn't even have experience. I know it's important to keep your railroad going and not mess around, but we've been doing so well, so I don't know why we're being treated like freshman students in an English class.
You're the one who acts like a jerk to every locomotive. Plus, you made Chase do all of your work when you lied about being sick.
Seriously? That was a long time ago. Why are you trying to use it against me?
We can think of a plan, but right now, we must fire this management.
You know, we should work most of the time, but if any of you feel tired, take a break if necessary.
Does this mean we take other trains, even if it isn't ours?
Sounds like it, but it builds discipline.
We can meet up later today, but right now we must get back to doing our jobs.
I've heard a lot of bad things about the substitute Yardmaster Keith already. He's pushing engines to do work as if they haven't done enough.
Oh, really? To be honest, I don't care about this Yardmaster. Since I've been pushed to do tons of work.
At least we're almost done dumping the coal off these hoppers. I just hope we can get a job that isn't switching or taking locals, as they are laughable for engines our size.
Hey guys, have you heard the news back at the roundhouse?
No, why?
My crew told me there's already a deadline being formed. I think there might be 7 engines now. That being Tony, Zach, Cody, Alex, Megan, Robbie, and Greg.
And do you know what will happen then?
He threatened those engines get scrapped. He told me he hates Dash 8s, Dash 9s, and newer Gevo locomotives. They aren't useful, but he acts like they function worse than those PNWR switchers.
Some of the engines that are on the deadline are EMD engines, you nitwit. Is it because they wouldn't cooperate?
You got that right. Greg was too lazy that he ended up getting a ballast rock thrown at him.
Dude, Greg isn't owned by that Yardmaster, so that's vandalism.
I mean, Greg doesn't do much, so he might as well be scrapped.
Yeah, the corrupted SD60M ended up misplacing a freight car where I had to switch up everything. This took me hours. I hope that Yardmaster Keith will burn him up.
You sound way too brutal on that one, but we should get this train back to the coal yards.
You're right, he's a fire engine. I love his personality, and he's the right fit for me.
Oh, an engine like you that barely does anything gets a fine engine? You are so wrong.
Who knows? He won't care that he has to do all the work.
I'm gonna talk to him right now.
Yo, Milwaukee Road, whatever. I noticed you have been hardly working with these engines since this morning.
Okay, and? Why do I need to work when there are other engines doing nothing at all? Those jobs are pointless.
I don't care. I asked you to work, not to chit-chat with your friends.
Man, you should be fired because you don't know how to do business.
Ooh.
Alright, that's it. Go to the terminus yards and stay there away from these engines. You clearly have no understanding of what it's like to be running a railroad.
Make me?
That's it! I tried to be nice, but your attitude is killing it. Your friend can switch you to that deadline.
Wait, I have to?
Do it!
Okay. Alright. We have to follow orders, or else we'll ruin this railroad's reputation.
I thought this railroad was in bad hands already. Like, what the hell?
I can't wait to see that Yardmaster gets his butt kicked. Once Yardmaster Aurora comes back, I'll run him over.
I thought that temporary Yardmaster would be out by now, but he's resilient.
Wow, he gets extremely serious in an instant.
I wonder why. I mean, he works around the harbor, but maybe he's relying on his role as if his life depends on it. I mean, he shouldn't be given that Yardmaster role. It's way too stressful, and I know no one can do it without years of experience.
Oh, guys, be quiet. He's arriving.
Alright, everyone. First day isn't the greatest, but I expect all of you to be in tip-top shape getting those jobs done. I don't want any of you to slack around. I'll be seeing all of you tomorrow.
Finally he's out of here. He's been screaming like a drill sergeant. I can't stand it.
Oh, one more thing. Tomorrow morning, I need those steam air cars out of the repair shops and I want them scrapped. They are pointless and are a waste of space.
Well, that's not his property to begin with. He'll be in so much trouble if Yardmaster Keith managed to cut up to those older freight cars.
Then how do we stop him? He'll just threaten us to get scrapped.
I have no idea. But orders are orders, and we can't shut them down.
As Yardmaster Keith arrived at the roundhouse the next morning, Dana and Nicole were switching out the steam era freight cars.
This is what I expect my engines to do. Follow orders and not argue back.
We are doing our best, Yardmaster.
Alright, I want that BNSF H1-9 out of my sight right away. I don't want my vision to be affected by the orange paint.
I just woke up. Why are you so rude?
No, get to work right now. Or if your wheels want to be lazy, get to that deadline.
What a great beginning, to say the least.
While Juliet was being moved as the substitute Yardmaster was shouting, some of the deadline locomotives decided to call him out.
Hey, miserable Yardmaster. Come over here.
What the hell do you want?
You're so fierce to the point your face looks like Wilson the Red Train.
I got another one. He isn't a Yardmaster. He's a Rage Master.
I can't take this anymore! That's a useless Fairbanks piece of scrap! I'm gonna scrap you first! I'm gonna take all your controls, number boards, and other parts off! You'll be the first to be scrapped!
I want to see you try.
Nicole and Dana were still figuring out where to put the steam era cars. I think the deadline! Hurry now! You serious? Yeah, go now! Without warning, Dana jerked and pushed Nicole and the steam era cars into the deadline. Whoa, we're going way too fast! Be careful, the Yardmaster's in one of the engines, so slow down!
I'm taking out all the controls and levers! You've been yapping all that junk!
Here we go. Brace for impact.
Dude, what the heck happened?
Oh my goodness, you killed the Yardmaster! Dana, did you know what you just did? You just murdered a soul! Oops, my bad. I couldn't see where I was going.
He's bleeding. Someone call 911 quickly.
Well, I might have caused damage, but at least I didn't pull a shoreline explosion like Jade did. Forget about that. His family's gonna sue us thanks to you. A railroad worker nearby heard what was going on and dialed 911. An ambulance arrived shortly afterwards and Keith was rushed to the hospital. Now, for the first time, the Golden Empire Bay Railroad was without a true Yardmaster. While many of the engines knew what jobs they had to do or had crews and workers guide them, half of the locomotives didn't know what to do and just gave up.
No Yardmaster? This railroad will go out of service because many of us will mess up the jobs. We're all doomed.
Whoa! Calm down! Just try to look for something to do, and you'll be fine. You're not the bad engine, so I don't see the problem.
What if the cars get switched wrong? What if we take the wrong trains, wrong power, anything?
Calm down. There are workers and crews for a reason. Now look for a job and you'll be fine.
Damien? I kind of feel bad for that substitute Yardmaster. Yes, he was strict and disrespectful, but he never deserved to die.
I know, but I ain't never liked him for discriminating -8s and -9s, so it's hard to feel sympathetic about him. Besides, he gone at least.
Any good news about that Yardmaster at least?
Nothing! Not even for hours!
This finna spell doom on a railroad for once and all.
Guys, I got great news about the Yardmaster.
Spit it out! Please tell us already!
So, he actually woke up at the hospital?
What? He's alive!
Guys, calm down. Yes, he's alright, but he'll have to stay in the hospital for who knows how long, and our true Yardmaster doesn't get back until next week, so I don't know what we'll do without one.
Hey, I can do the role of a Yardmaster. Once on an excursion, there were first-generation diesels that needed help since our Yardmaster got stuck. So me and my crew gave orders and everything went well.
You know, anything helps. Just assist us on what trains we should take.
I know which engine has which roles, don't worry.
Tiana started giving jobs to their respective engines. Many locomotives obeyed her, and some didn't. But after all, Tiana wanted to make sure the Yardmaster would be proud. At long last, Yardmaster Aurora finally returned. All of the locomotives were joyed to see her again.
Yardmaster, you're back! I have never been this thrilled to have you back.
It was madness when Yardmaster Keith was taking over. That's what I've received about.
I'm glad all of you did your jobs, even if that other Yardmaster was shouting 24/7. I can't wait to start giving out orders starting tomorrow.
You know what? I may as well start my job early. I don't want to give Yardmaster a hard time already.
By the way, Keith also tried to scrap your steam air equipment, which is why he ended up in the hospital, thanks to 2 engines.
I'm already aware of who injured him. I'm gonna go talk to them now. And no thanks to you both, Dana and Nicole, for injuring Keith. It's a miracle he even survived. Regarding your punishment, you two will be stored in the roundhouse for an entire month.
It wasn't my fault. Dana was responsible for it. You were on my train. You're involved in it, Nicole. Stop blaming me. No, you did it.
Don't be a Zoe, please. We don't need another of her on this railroad.
Tiana, I want to thank you so much for giving out orders while Keith was out. You did a wonderful job, as if you were truly experienced. For your efforts, you will be double-heading with Dolly based out of Southwold Bay with the Lark Special. What do you say?
That would be great. Thank you, Yardmaster.
And so, Tiana was given an opportunity to double head on the Lark Special with Dolly the Southern Pacific MT4. This marks the first time that Tiana would make a run to Southwold Bay and back.
You're lucky to have this railroad. It's calm and away from popularized civilization.
Oh yep, it sure is a nice treat to be running on this line.
Hey, Tiana.
Hello again.
Everything would soon return to normal. Ordinary jobs, orders not being shouted at, and without the need of negative behavior. Keith, however, returned to work as a regular worker on the Golden Empire Bay Railroad, but his pay was reduced by half due to the damages he caused when he was Yardmaster.
Hey, what the heck?
Ah, you deserved it, you imposter.
I hate this job. I can't afford anything with this salary. And with this record recently added, I can't go find another job.